Well, hello everybody. I'm just giving you guys a warning now. The next clip you guys go to see is going to be me driving, and I have some very bad vulgar language. Like every other word out of my mouth was fuck. And, you know, I just want to give you guys a warning. If you want to skip past this portion, you can. It's just the beginning, first like 5 minutes or so. I was in a very upset mood to a motorcycle rider, but I figured I'd show you guys Trapper and give you a little bit of a warning real quick. I do have language, and look at this handsome boy. Him got a bath yesterday. You want to take a bath? Do you want a bath? Do you? Yes, and got a bath. Alrighty, y'all. I just want to let you guys know exactly what was going on, so you don't pop into the video and it just be a bunch of cussing going on. You'll see when it comes time to watching it what I'm talking about. It wasn't as bad as what I thought it was now that I've watched it back, but it definitely was some very vulgar words. So, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Tell them bye. I said tell them bye. Well, good morning, everybody. Man, I feel like I have been revived and refreshed. I haven't slept so good and like literally all night long in probably a week and a half. I don't know what my sleeping schedule has been haywire for. I don't even really need to talk about this because I talked about this in my Whipper chat last week, but I finally got a good solid night's sleep where I actually woke up a half an hour before my alarm, and I got to lay in bed and play with Trapper, and it was so nice. It was like, man, so nice. Wake up, I get a good night's sleep, I wake up early, I get to sit there and love on the boy in the morning. He was all attitude this morning, like I reached over and the closest thing to me was his front paw, and I reach over and I grab his front paw, and then he grabs a hold of my hand. Uh-oh. Better run, dear. Better run, dear. Better run, dear. Better run. You guys see him? Hey, asshole. Those are baby deer. You're a fucking dick. Oh my god, I can't stand fucking people that are like that fucking dillhole. Fucking baby deer crossing the fucking road. You don't have to be a dick fuck wad. Sorry about the language, but god, I can't stand people that drive like fucking idiots. I mean, I'm in my own right when I drive like an idiot. I know what I'm doing, and I know exactly where I'm going and what I need to do. But I don't cross over in front of somebody because I'm slowing down to miss baby deer. And you come flying up around me on a crotch rocket? Fuck off. Yeah, I'm a hunter. I'll tell you that all day long. I'm a hunter. I love to eat meat. I love to go out and hunt, to put food on my table, to feed my family. But if it's going to save... Oh, there's another deer out there in the field. It's a little buck. I think that's a little buck almost hit yesterday. Patreons will see that right here in the same exact spot. Okay, so I'll tell you I'm a hunter all day long, right? But when it comes to keeping the safety of our traditions alive, it involves those baby deer to stay safe and healthy and alive. Because without those baby deer, our populations are not going to grow, and our hunting quotas are going to drop. And it's not good. So if I could slow down and let those babies cross the street, I'm going to, because my future hunting involves those babies. You know, one day down the road, I could be harvesting one of those babies to feed my family. And I know some people don't like hunting, but, you know, suck it up. I don't really give a shit anymore. I'm just... honesty. I've always been honest with you guys. And there's so many big, whiny ass fucking crybabies on YouTube. Like, oh my god, you're talking about hunting. Like, I'm gonna give you a thumbs down and I'm not gonna follow you anymore. Well, good, don't. See if I give two fucking shits. God. I'm so sick and tired of fucking YouTube and the fucking drama and the games that people have. It's like, can't you just leave a creator alone? Let them do their thing and not fucking worry about what the fuck they're doing? Worry about your own fucking life? Whew, I'm on one this morning, man. I started out with a good day. Now I'm in an attitude. What kind of fucking idiotic people get me into moods? I'm the least. I'm like the least. What am I trying to say here? Like, I'm the most down to earth. Talk to you, be cool with you. You message me, I'll message you back. You know, I talk to my subscribers all the time. But when you rub me the wrong way, and you push my buttons, I'm just gonna write you off. Done. Adios, amigos. Suck a rotten egg if you don't like it. I don't care. Yeah, just like that. Anywho, I need to let you guys go because I'm almost to work and I'm not gonna let you guys see where I work because, you know, people show up sometimes to my work and unexpectedly, like, I know you from YouTube, hi. That's just weird. So, I'm gonna let you guys go here. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hopefully in the next clip, I'm not so belligerent and aggravated. But, you know, when it comes to my wildlife and my hunting rights, I can get a little belligerent because people are just fucking stupid. I mean, you could probably call me the same thing. Am I gonna care? No. I'm just gonna wave at you and be like, ah, bye, Felicia. Ooh, they got a freaking skateboard ramp over there? Damn! They got a half pipe. I need to take my skateboard over there and see if I can break my leg. God, I haven't been on a skateboard in ever, but I still have one. It's actually, matter of fact, it's at the shop. Yeah. So, I'm going to stop right here and say goodbye to you guys. I will see you guys on my lunch break when I'm driving home to let the trap meister outside to go to the bathroom and put him in the house because it's supposed to be hot. So, and then I'll give you guys an update on Thor and the other babies if they're up and at it and around and about. Nooms probably won't be, but I will add in a picture of what Nooms looks like. Or you can go over to... Actually, no, you can't, because unless you follow both of my Instagrams, then you can't see. I'm not accepting friend requests anymore on my personal Instagram. It's just I want to keep it for my personal life. I don't want to have it to where I'm posting craft stuff over there, and I don't want it to where a bunch of... I mean, if you already follow me over there, I really don't care. But I just don't want a bunch of people following me over there that are from the crafty family. Go follow my JTMJ Crafts Instagram and Facebook group. So I'll see you guys in the next clip at lunch. Bye guys, have a wonderful day. And I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I gotta go home and let Trapper do out for a potty break, and he's probably not gonna be very happy with me today because I smell of another dog. My boss brought his grandchild in. I call him his grandchild because it's his son's dog, but his son's dog is staying with him for a while. So yeah, it's his grandkid. Trapper's probably not going to be happy because I smell like a doggy. I've been giving the doggy lovin's all day so far. His name is Duke. He's a cutie pie. He reminds me so much of my Duke. I've actually had 2 dogs by the name of Duke. Well, kind of, but I'll tell you the story. So, I had one dog named Duke who looks just like this Duke that's at work right now. And I don't know what I was trying to say there, but I lost complete consciousness of squirrel brain. Good Lord. So I had this one dog named Duke. I had him for like 4 years, and then all of a sudden, basically I broke up with this chick and she took the dog. Which was fine because I took my dog and she was like, well then I'm taking Duke, and I was like, you can have him because I got my dog. It was kind of like a more or less like it was both of our dogs. It's just, yeah, long story short, we broke up, she took the dog. He was an awesome little dog, but then my other dog that I had at the time that I took after we broke up, which was my dog originally, his name was DJ. And DJ is an abbreviation of Duke Jr. DJ's dad's name was Duke. And my old dog that I had before the other dog, actually I've had 3 dogs by the name of Duke. Wow, that's weird. Because my yellow lab that I had before I got Trapper, a long time before I got Trapper, about 3 months before I got DJ, I had to put Duke to sleep because Duke had leukemia, and Duke was only 7 months old. He was a yellow lab. It broke my heart watching him go through what he went through. And then one day I come home from work after high school. My mom's like, you need to go check on Duke. He's been laying outside in the sun all day. And it was like 107 degrees outside. And I was like, Duke, are you okay, dude? And he was just like lethargic. He had no responses. Like he was lost. And so I picked him up, I brought him in the house, I called my aunt because my aunt was a veterinarian at the time. And I called my aunt and I was like, hey, something's wrong with Duke. And she's like, I'll take a look at it when I get home. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she came home and then she's like, okay, he's going to the vet with me in the morning because something is wrong with him. So she took him in, they did x-rays and found a huge cancer, huge leukemia cyst inside of his stomach. And she told me, you have 1 week with him before I'm putting him to sleep. And oh man, that was the hardest thing I ever did, because that's gonna make me cry thinking about it. I got Duke when he was 1 day old, because the guy that had him raised labs and English pointers, and a lab got out and bred his English pointer, and he didn't want the mixed puppies, so he asked the vet to put them to sleep. The vet was a vet that my aunt worked for, and my aunt told him, well, I'm not putting them to sleep, I'm taking them home. So she charged the guy for the putting the puppies to sleep, and then brought them home. And since at the time she lived an hour away from us, and she brought them home, and overnight one of the puppies passed, and that's when I picked out Duke, and I said, I'm keeping this one, and my mom said fine. And I bottle raised him since he was a day old. And then when she came home and told me he has leukemia and she's putting him to sleep in a week, that was the hardest thing I ever had to do, because I bottle raised that baby. But then I got DJ, and that's when I first met DJ, I was like, I went and met his dad and his mom, which his dad was a boxer from Germany. He was a big, huge boxer, and his mom was a bull mastiff. So I asked him, what's the dad's name? And she said, oh, his name was Duke. And I was like, oh, wow. I just had to put a Duke to sleep. And my mom's like, well, what are you thinking about calling him? And I said, I'm going to name him DJ. And she goes, what's that stand for? And I said, Duke Jr. And the lady I got him from was like, oh, that's sweet. So it was kind of like a memory of Duke that I had to put to sleep, and DJ's dad, which his name was Duke. So that's how I got Duke Jr. I got Duke, and I got Duke Jr. But now I have a trapper, and I'm about ready to pull into my driveway or my road. So I'm going to pause you guys while I go in and let Trapper out for potty break. I'll be back in a little bit to go on the drive back to work, and I'll talk to you guys again. Hopefully something a little bit more better, and I don't cry, because I feel like crying right now, because I miss my doggies. So I'll see you guys in a jiff. Well, good morning, everybody. How's it going? Today is Thursday, I believe. I don't know, my days have kind of mixed together this week. I have there for like 4 or 5 days. I didn't sleep much, but maybe a couple of hours each night. This week I've slept, I've overslept, I don't know what the hell my problem is. Like, I can't get out of bed in the morning, and I'm like, seriously, I've slept for like 12 hours, and I still can't seem to like wake my ass up when my alarm goes off and drag my butt out of bed. So I'm just like, oh god, shut the fuck up, scam likely bullshit. Sorry, I had a phone call. I started answering those phone calls. They say scam likely. I started answering them as California Department of Fraud. How may I direct your call? And boom, they hang up like that. Like, sure. So, word of advice for you guys. When people call like that, answer Department of Fraud, and they hang up. So I'm gonna run in here and grab myself something to eat, something to wake my ass up, because I am hella tired today. It's a hella nice Jeep Rubicon beside me. Good God, gas prices are freaking outrageous. Why do they have to be so fucking expensive? God damn. I remember when I was in my 20s, I can go get, when we're out partying all the time and drag racing and doing stupid shit, it would be like 99 cents a gallon. Now it's, fuck, $4.49. And that's for if you use a debit or a credit card. It's $3.40 if you use cash. So it's like, FUD. And they say that California is supposed to be the highest state for paying the highest amount of gas. And I'm just like, the problem is they say we have enough gas to last us the rest of like 100 million lives. But right now, we're buying our oil from overseas, from like Pakistan and Turkey and Saudi Arabia, places like that. So we're paying a higher price for our oil right now and jacking up everybody's gas prices. Instead of using reserves that are supposed to last us the next 100 million, thousand, whatever the hell years they said it was something ridiculous. I don't understand. If I want to go and do shit, I pay for freaking gas. $30 gave me a half a tank of gas. That is pathetic. $30 used to be able to fill this car up. Shit, I remember when I was driving my truck. When I was driving my truck, I couldn't use cheap gas. I had to have expensive gas. I had to use 92 octane in it, and then I had to put an octane booster in it. Otherwise, it would not run off of that cheap gas. And that was the most expensive gas that we have. It's the 92 octane. Unless I go buy racing fuel, and that's what my truck wanted to run on, was racing fuel. It was 98 octane racing fuel. That's what my truck wants to run on. But what the frick? You guys got a cow? You guys got like literally like a freaking half of an acre piece of land. I don't understand people. Like they have like 30 goats. They have a cow now apparently, and a shitload of turkeys and chickens and all of that in this one little tiny area that's literally like a 40-foot by 40-foot area, and that's all the property that they have. Why have so many animals in that such a small space? And the ground is dead there. Like the animals have eaten it down to dirt, and I never see them put out food for their animals. I don't understand people. Animals are always looking anorexic. Put some fucking food down for your goddamn animals. What up, Custom Plumbing? It's my neighbor out. My neighbor. Oh, nice Chevy Silverado. Oh, look a little bit more enthused on life and driving there, girl. Anywho, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I will be as soon as I get some of this code read into me, but it's in the bag and I don't feel it. Bought a bunch of shit. I found it. Yeah. Hey, Jack. What's up, Jack? I don't know. Hey, whoa. Follow fucking branches. See that shit? You guys see that shit? Those branches come flinging out there. Luckily, they have everything on ropes and pulleys and nothing hits cars. Otherwise, they'd be looking at a lawsuit. Hey, Jack. Now we're talking. We got some code red in me. But if this Chevy don't get off my ass, I'm gonna give him a brake check. Oh, anywho, excuse me for burping in your guys' face, but I need to wake up. I got a lot of stuff planned out this week. I just gotta find time and do it. I've been spending a lot of time on getting my Twitch stream set up, and I don't have an external mic for my laptop, and I've been trying to use the mic that is installed in my laptop, but for some reason when I'm on OBS, it does not work. I can't figure out why. So I have to go buy a damn mic to hook up to my laptop so I can go live and I can play. So I was supposed to play Animal Crossing this Thursday. Well, actually, this is gonna be like a week or two out from you guys, so this would already have passed for you, but I'm not gonna be able to play it then because I don't have a mic. But I'll probably play it the following week because I'm gonna go buy a damn mic. I had one on order, and something happened with Amazon, and they messaged me and they're like, "We canceled your order. That mic is unavailable." Well, it said it was available when I bought it. But what the hell, Amazon? Get your shit together. So anywho, I'm gonna let you guys get going. I'm almost to work. So I'll see you guys in the next clip of it though. And I will see you when I see you in the next clip, which will probably be oh God. On the way home from work. And excuse me again. So bye guys. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful day. Another wonderful day in the neighborhood. I don't know what to do today, you guys. I feel like I have more energy. Hey, Shug. My mail lady is so sweet. She is awesome. Whenever I have a box, she'll bring it down, sit on my porch. If it fits in the mailbox, sometimes she'll just leave it in the mailbox, but most of the time, she'll bring it down and sit on my porch. And I have this rock that sits on my porch, and she will set my stuff down and then set like the mail underneath the rock. What the hell's going on up here? Somebody just went off the side of the road. Okay, I guess they're stopping. I don't know. Whoa, don't open the door, dude. Oh, what a nice fella. He stopped to get the fucking big old piece of plywood out of the road. That's pretty nice, dude. Kudos to you, bro. What, are you taking a picture of a telephone pole? Man, I found out what all these people are doing in these trucks up and down this road. They're testing the telephone poles to make sure to see if they're good or if they're bad, if they need to be replaced, or if they're still good for another year or longer. I think it's like a 3-year minimum. If they look bad and they say they can't last 3 years in the ground from where they're at in the state that they're at, then they'll come out and they'll replace it. So today they've been trimming trees all around the power lines, getting rid of all the low-lying trees. That way it can't take down any of the power lines. So yeah, that's what they're doing. They're cutting all the trees. I don't want to be out in the heat. I want to be inside where it's nice and cool at work. It's like 75 degrees. It makes it feel so good. Makes it feel so nice. Oh yeah, makes it feel so good. Makes it feel so nice. And I'm gonna do California style because I don't give two flying F-bombs about my day. I'm trying to find crickets right now. The only place that has crickets right now is an hour away from me, and I'm not driving a freaking hour to get crickets. Thor, I love you, dude, but you eat me out of house and freaking home. You need to slow down. I got 100 crickets like 3 or 4 days ago. No, I got 160 crickets, and there's like maybe like 5, maybe 10 left in the tub that I keep them in. I have some dubia roaches left, but I haven't been wanting to feed him dubia roaches because I'm trying to grow the dubia roaches that I have up so I can start getting a colony going, so I can raise my own dubia roaches for him to eat. That's gonna take time. I did find a place online where they're actually about 3 hours away from me, so I can buy male and female dubia roaches and have them sent to my house. Actually, they would be sent to the post office, and then I would go to the post office in 3 days and pick them up. And then I could bring them home and introduce them into a new cage, and they can start colonizing and having babies. And it's like about 30 days, they can't, well, what they do is they lay eggs, and they'll lay like a big, huge cluster of eggs, and I think it's like 25 or 26 days, almost a month, to hatch out those baby dubia roaches. And then you start raising them up, getting them bigger, getting them fattened up, and then you can start feeding off the babies. And then as long as they're happy and healthy, they breed like crazy. They breed like rabbits. You know, if you know the reference, you know what I'm talking about. And it just, whoa, fuck, dude. City of Reading, you're a fucking idiot. The guy wasn't even fully turned into the road, and that big rig started just going and almost hit the trailer. God, people are stupid. It's like people on this road right here. If I don't watch where people are pulling out at, they'll just pull out of this driveway, especially this driveway, and they'll just pull on out and expect me to stop. And I'm like, you're gonna hit me before I stop, because that's just how I am. I mean, if you're driving a nice new truck, you can hit me and buy me a new car. That's how I look at it. Actually, buy me a new truck, because I really want a truck. I need to get the fuck out of this car. It drives me up the wall. I don't like cars. I mean, it's nice to have a little car like this for commuting and stuff like that, like a work vehicle, but no, I want a truck. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. I'm almost to work, and I'll see you later. Well, good morning. It's not gonna be a good morning for you, maybe where you're at, but it is a morning for me. It's Friday. Driving to work. Don't want to be. I want to be home, sleeping. Careful. But, yeah, man. I got sleep last night. But, holy cow, I slept in. Do you guys ever feel like you get so much sleep that you're still tired? I don't know what my deal is. Some days I sleep really good, some days I sleep like crap. But anyhow, I gotta find some crickets today, because Thor is out of food, and none of the pet stores in my town have crickets, so this could be another fun adventure as day driving around trying to find freaking crickets. I got one more reptile store. Well, there's a reptile store in my town. I have to call them today and see if they possibly have crickets. They're kind of a weird store. They're family ran, and they're just kind of an odd store. Like they're open when they want to be open. So I just hope and pray that they're open today. What the hell? Why is there an orange cone sitting in the front seat of this dude's car? Some people are freaking weird. So I'm gonna run in here, get me something to drink, and get me something to eat. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, we got our breakfast. Have a good day, my lady. You're hella early today. Bring me my dubia roaches. Damn it. I bought dubia roaches just a little while ago. I still have some dubia roaches at home, but I'm not trying to feed them all off to Thor because I'm trying to raise a colony of dubia roaches. That way they can start breeding and producing me more dubia roaches. That way Thor has food all the time, and I don't have to worry about going and getting crickets and going and finding this, going and finding that, when I have a nice big colony of dubia roaches, and they can start populating, and they can start putting off laying eggs, and then I can separate the moms from the babies and the dads from the babies, and then put them back into a bin, and then they can start reproducing again, and then start growing the babies up and start feeding the babies off. It's a happy life. It's a hard knock life. Why is there so much water on the road? You guys have a pipe break or something? Ah, yes. Mountain Dew Code Red, I love you. Oh, wow. So, I went to the post office yesterday to make a delivery for work. And on my way back from the post office, I was driving down one of the highways here. And on the oncoming lane coming at me was this car wrecker. And it's got like the spot where you can haul like 10 different vehicles on it or more. And he doesn't have any vehicles on his wrecker, and he's hauling ass down the freeway, and one of his tires is locked up, and it is just boiling smoke out. And I look over, and this SUV, maybe it was like a Chevy Suburban, maybe it was a GMC Yukon, something of that sort, tries to get in front of him. The trucker pulls around him into the fast lane and just takes off like a bat out of hell, and his tires just boiling smoke. And I'm like, holy shit, dude, you're gonna start a fire. And about 2 seconds later, the tire was engulfed in flames. And the dude just kept on fucking driving down the road like he didn't even see it. Like he was oblivious to it. He didn't even see it back there. He didn't see this big old puff of smoke coming from behind his truck. He didn't see flames. I'm like, so finally like 3 or 4 vehicles merge in behind him and in front of him and make him pull over and extinguish his, because I ended up pulled off at the off-ramp, and I sat there and watched them for about 5 minutes trying to get him to pull over, and they finally got him pulled over. And then kind of ironic, but a fire truck was about 100 yards behind the guy, maybe 150 yards behind the guy, and as the group of people finally got him pulled over, the fire truck pulled up there and extinguished his truck. And I hope they gave him a ticket, because they're being an idiot. Like that guy that was on that motorcycle that I got pissed off about the other day. Well, I can't say the other day, but the beginning of this video that you guys are watching, I was so ticked off with that guy. I get so... I have extremely bad road rage. I get pissed off at people. That's why I don't carry my gun with me half the time, because I'm afraid I'm going to do something stupid. Somebody's going to say something wrong to me, and I'm going to lose my temper, and I'm going to grab Betsy. And it ain't going to be good. So I gotta contain myself, make sure Betsy stays in my backpack, that way I don't go grabbing for her. But at least I have her, so if something that, happens, that I'm in a predicament. She doesn't stay in my backpack all the time. I wear her on my waistband. It's just when I'm driving, I stick her in my backpack, because it hurts my waistband, one, and two, I can't just have it laying around in the vehicle. If a cop pulls me over and they ask me for my license and registration, I will hand them my license, registration, and my CCW, and then I'll tell them, hey, I have a gun in this backpack. It is my CCW gun, blah, 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 blah. That way, they know up front when they pull me over exactly what I have. I will let you go, California Shingle. Shake, I'll give you a fair shake if you give them a jingle. That's their little slogan. California Shingle and Shake. Give us a call, we'll give you a fair shake. But anyways, I'm about ready to hit work. So I will see you guys in the next clip. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. It is Friday. Hallelujah. Well, how you doing? It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh man, it's Friday. I'm so excited for the weekend. Yeah. I'm ready to get my weekend started. But first, I have to find food for my foreman. Good God, nobody has food for this dog. This damn bearded dragon eats so much. Who would ever have guessed a bearded dragon could eat so much food? I feel like I'm talking about Thor all the time, but he's emptying my pocketbook, y'all. Like, he is straight up emptying my pocketbook. I spent $50 on him today for food. And he could probably eat all that food within like 2 weeks. I'm just like, dude, you need to hurry up and get to your adult size. So, what up, Max G. Arnold? Whoa, I got a truck coming I didn't see. Sorry, truck. Okay, he got over the other lane anyways. So, I went and bought dubia roaches again for him. I paid for 2-day shipping. They're coming from California, so it's not going to be that far of a journey for them to travel. Plus, we're also in a cool down right now. We're only about 89 to 95 degrees, roughly, for the next couple of days. So I figured I'll pay for them to ship straight to my house. Hopefully, Oh man, I should have had them shipped to work. Because my UPS guy comes at my work at like, or my United States Postal Service guy comes to my work around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, which is about an hour or two earlier than my normal lady. And I can always call her and be like, hey, I need to pick up my package. Give me my package. But I bought enough to feed him, plus enough to start a colony and start raising up roaches. Yeah, I like roaches. Yes, especially the ones you smoke. Oh yeah. There's Mr. Thor. I keep getting asked to show more of Mr. Thor. Him's up there taking a little bit of a nap right now, but you see how big he's gotten. He's getting huge. The trap do. Try to stay cool, son. I know it's hot out. And little Miss Mary Jane's in here laying in my bed. Oh, Shuggy. You laying in my bed? You laying in Dad's bed? Oh, beautiful girl. Yes. Such a beautiful babies. Oh, that was sweet. Where you going, Snooky Pops? Oh, am I bugging you? Is that what the problem is? That I'm bugging you? Okay, I just want to say hi. She's like, who's touching my tail? Yeah, I know. You crazy, crazy cat.